Hi there, and welcome to another edition here on Busternet. These are the Gloucester City Diaries, and just look at this. There we were, 13th as the league started, 6th, and then we slowly climbed all the way to the top. And in the last couple of weeks, we've hit the afterburners. Well, my boss doesn't seem to like Macaulay Bone too much, but come on, I don't. I completely disagree. When I have Dick Steele and Bone in my side, we're a hard team to beat. And our run so far, when we started the season, it was pretty okay. Then we had a really bad dog shit time here, where we couldn't win a match in 8 games or 7 games, and then the turnaround came in December. I mean, most people have a bad run in December, but we turned up the heat in December. We went on a massive 6-7 game winning streak, which came to an end against Rotherham, a goalless draw, and then Portsmouth, Birmingham, and Wickham. These were good results. What's interesting is this. I did a whole series on adapting because my patrons, once again, I'd like to thank all of you supporting the channel. My patrons asked me for something a bit more hardcore. They wanted to see me make changes in a game and walk them through the changes. So I've made a special 5-part series I like to call the Adapting series. I'm not very original with my names, of course I've used that before. But the objective of these 5 episodes was that I take a tactic and then I make changes to roles and duties and sometimes even to the overall shape, depending on what the AI did. And we covered those in the episodes Walsall, Rotherham, Portsmouth. Portsmouth was a beautiful game. Uh, the first half, Portsmouth were at us. 8 shots. This was a hurricane match. Portsmouth came at us in the first half, and we had such a hard time. We only managed 4 shots on them. This was them in the first half. Second half, we turned things around. We changed everything. We changed the way we played, and we shut Portsmouth up, and we had our own 8 shots on goal, and we walked away with a winner. Our changes in the second half enough to win the day against Portsmouth. This was a great match. We had some really good goals. Joe Hanks was the first goal scorer. He scored early when I had this whole mass of people move into the box. Joe Hanks beats everybody, and with 2 players on him, manages to score a goal. And I was pretty happy with our performance in this match. Jake Flanagan scoring another goal, coming in from the flank. Vitanen builds play up. Hewitt. Then watch out for what happens next. Hanks in, Flanagan comes in from midfield to score a goal. So we turn things around against Portsmouth, and that's the objective of that series. I want to show my patrons who were asking for this rather hardcore set of episodes. So I've done a hardcore series, and thank you very much. I hope you've managed to watch those series, because I did promise you a weekend of binging, so you got all 5 episodes in one weekend. Now we've got a match against Yeovil coming up, and it's going to be interesting how we play. Naturally, I'm not going to be doing the hardcore way of playing the way I did the last time, which was I started out with Othello, which is my 4-4-2. Actually, it was a 4-4-1-1, and I was tweaking things as I went during the game. And now I'll probably go back and play something a lot less stressful, because this team does have a lot of central defenders and midfielders. So I thought, yeah, we'll play with a 5-3-2 now. So these are the players that are available to me. I think I'm gonna give some of these players a chance to play, because for development, I have to give some players a chance to play in the game, and there are a lot of players who haven't been playing. So this will give me a chance to give them a good run out. Okay, so we've got Hewitt, Hanks, Finch, Kane, Barry, and Hickford. What about Anthony Dick Steele? Passing and decisions 10 and 9, tackling 11, positioning is 7. Okay, what about Jack Finch? Positioning is 10, tackling is 11. Alright, not bad. Okay, you're gonna see what I'm about to do. This is a bit ridiculous. We got Joe Hanks, tackling 9, passing and decisions. Okay, we are going to make some interesting changes. First up, I'm going to do something. I'm going to play one of them as a playmaker at the back. So Finch goes and place in Barry's position. So Barry's position now will go to Hewitt, and Barry himself will be taken over by Dick Steele. Okay. So we got a player who can actually play the pass from the back. Now, but Kane is a bit short, so we'll put Sam Barry in. So we've got Barry, Finch, Hickford. On the right, we have Flanagan, who has speed on it, who can cross the ball. So he will play instead of Thomas. Then up front, I do not think that we want Bell to be playing, but the center, I'm still a bit, I'm still a bit, I still don't really like having a center forward and support up front. So we're going to use Mirko Virtanen and Bell together. So Miko will come in for Monsieur Bell. Hardy will drop in here now. So Hardy and Virtanen. So these are the players. No, sorry. Yeah, okay. So this is the lineup that we're going to start with for this match. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. In the last match, that's what they used. So we are going to. This is a difficult match for us. See what I'm expecting? Attacking fullbacks more and attacking left side. Okay, we're gonna play counter fluid pass into space for a start, and watch how this game unfolds. Comprehensive. Because if I want to see how high, okay, this is very compressed. See the fullbacks coming up. One the fullback coming up here. That's very compressed, and I may not be using the right system. Hepburn, Murphy, Kennedy wins the ball back to Virtanen. Virtanen goes away. He loses out to Lee. There's a lot of work one player had to do. Hewitt crossing into the box. Finch goes up, decides not to, slows down, plays it out to Flanagan. Flanagan tries to beat one player, plays it back to Hickford. Okay, Hickford out to Flanagan. Flanagan is offside. Powell brings Cole up, and once again you see their fullbacks and they're coming into our half. Crane, okay, it's a corner. I can't exploit it right now the way I'm playing, because right now all I'm doing is I'm building my attacks, and by the time I want to, they have already reformed, which isn't ideal. Hewitt to Hanks, Hanks to Virtanen, Virtanen out wide to Kennedy. As you can see, the highlight ended there. Flanagan to Hardy. Our defender should win this ball. Hickford to Hewitt, plays it out to Hardy. Hardy back to Flanagan. Flanagan to Hewitt to Hanks. Hanks to Virtanen. Virtanen looks up, looks around for support, finds Hewitt there. Dick Steele now to Virtanen. Out wide, it goes to Flanagan. This is good football. Crosses it. Hardy has a chance, and we get our first goal. Alright, Hardy has scored. That's a good start. From the team, Flanagan out wide and crossing it in for Hardy. Hardy scored. Actually, I even think I'm lucky to score this goal, because I'm actually quite worried about their 4-2-3-1 in attack. And so I'm actually spending a lot of time looking at how my flanks are doing. Powell runs into our players. Dawson shoots, and Bevan is inside the box. Chance to cross. Cole, oh, the danger has been averted by our players. Superbly done by Kennedy. Mugabe with the throw. Kennedy reads that really well, has a chance to do something, plays it to Barry. Mugabe, they're coming straight into a wall of defenders. Crane to Bevan. Bevan tries to cross the ball, is blocked. Bevan with the corner. They should clear this. Finch clears this back. He's going to have another chance to drop it in. Hanks clears it one more time. Goes out, and once again, Flanagan with a big boot out to Hardy. Hardy, what can he do? He's there to hold up the ball. He's the only player I have right now who can hold up the ball, except for Dick Steele. But he holds up everything else. Dick Steele. Dick brings it to Virtanen. Virtanen to Hanks. Hanks who played out wide. Come on, you don't. Hardy back to Dick Steele. Dick Steele to Miko. Miko is brought down in the box. It's a free kick by the at the edge of the box. Oh, just at the edge of the box, we have a free kick in an extremely dangerous position. Whoever is going to take this must be world class, up and down with short distance. Almost impossible for any average Conference League 1 free kick taker. Crane with the throw. Bevan is under pressure. Passing opportunities are almost zero. Okay, here I'm looking at my position of my players. Bevan to Dawson. Powell. Powell runs in. Hewitt does well. Wirtanen with the ball. Plays it back to Dick Steele. To Hanks. Hanks goes up, looks up, finds Hardy. Hardy plays it back to Flanagan. Flanagan now to Hanks. Hanks to Dick Steele. To Miko Wirtanen. Wirtanen has to shoot from range. Okay, that's not a bad start from the team. Kennedy with the throw plays it to Berry. Berry to Kennedy. Kennedy to Dick Steele. To Wirtanen. Dick Steele's loyal sidekick Bone is injured, so we only have Dick Steele today. But he's working very well because in front of him is Hardy. So Dick Steele is looking out for Hardy all the time. And Joe Hanks plays well. Finch in a clinch. Miko Wirtanen gets it to Joe Hanks. Joe Hanks looks for Flanagan to do his thing. Come on, Flanny, he says, run, boy. Flanny cuts inside and shoots and scores. Oh, it's a second goal. Jake Flanagan. What a goal from Flanagan. That was sweetly taken. The boys have been defending very well, and they're passing the ball around and getting themselves into very good goal scoring opportunities. Okay, we have a corner taken by Joe Hanks. Hewitt rising up will be Dick Steels. And it's in the box again, and it's another goal. No, it's not. Barry could not get to it close enough. Here we go. Joe Hanks. In the box it goes. Mugabe clears it. Hewitt. Hewitt works the ball. Come on, Hewitt. Just go to the corner. Do something. Don't lose the ball there. That's not what I want. Okay, but it's a throw. Cole. Joe Hanks. This is a better position for a free kick, but still he can't get it. Up and under. Oh, Dick Steele is had an injury. We'll have to find out whether he's what kind of injury he has, because he seems to be walking very tenderly along the line. Come on, Dick Steele. I mean, with a name like that, you'd expect him to have like 20 for natural fitness. Finch back to Hewitt. Without Dick Steele in the side, they're doing okay. Hickford to Miko. Dick Steele is back, and we've lost possession of the ball in a very important area, central position. Dick Steele goes back to his zone, but he looks like it does look like a groin injury for Dick Steele. Mugabe. Lee is in the box, shoots. Aspinall makes the save. We'll have to check on what Dick Steele's injury is at halftime. Bevan with a corner. Puts it into the box. Finch and Miko is off. Miko has a chance to release one player. Come on, Miko. You got somebody overlapping soon. Give it back. Okay, gives it to Barry. Barry will play to Kennedy. And we are looking at Dick Steele now, but they don't want us to check him out for obvious reasons. Certain injuries tend to be quite private in nature. Now, Dick Steele looks okay. There's nothing wrong with him. Okay. Oh, yes. I definitely want to hire a female physio. So if any of you know of any in the game, please tell me their names, because I have to add female physios to my team, because we've got Dick Steele and Bone playing. Kennedy to Miko Wirtanen, who's actually coming good. He's going to be my premiership. If we get the championship, I'm definitely keeping him, because there's something about his movement. So Miko Wirtanen's attributes are only 13, 11, but they're growing. They're not fantastic, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers, and he's one of the better beggars in our side. Lacey. to Crane, and the players, they all got back into covering positions very quickly. Hepburn, Lee to Bevan, Powell, out wide it goes to Crane. Crane crosses it, Hickford reads the danger, and Crane does it again. Powell has a chance to shoot. No, leaves it for Lee, and it's just wide. Okay, they've gone attacking. Attacking narrow 4-2-3-1. Ooh, this is interesting. Hanks with the corner. Lee back to Dick Steele. Dick Steele comes in. Dick Steele lays it for Hewitt. Hewitt crashes there into a wall of defenders. 4-2-3-1 narrow. They're gonna go. This might be a good time for us to go 4-3-1-2 narrow. But it's okay. We'll play this out. 20 minutes left. Krysiak. We're gonna make one substitution. While the ball is in the air, hanging about, Jake Flanagan will step up. We'll put Sessegnon up. To Khan. To Bevan. Powell. Khan. Crane. There's a wall. They have to really work this ball well to get a goal scoring opportunity. Yep, they're not going to get one easy because my players are back in position. We're playing fluid, and it's not going to be easy. So our mentality is counter fluid. That's how we've been playing this whole game. Measured of our passes and very, very dense. Aspinall, long ball, and that's it. It's been a great game. So we continue our unbeaten streak. The boys playing very well. If you wanted to look, Gloucester, when we look at our average positions without the ball for the starting 11, this is what we look like when we don't have the ball, which is okay. I like the positions. You can see how different the two players are. I mean, how far apart our strikers are. First half, 45 minutes. Second half as well. Okay. I don't think in terms of heat map we were very good. Yeah, this Gloucester, we're all over the shop. Yeovil, well, they did quite well, but Gloucester wasn't one of our best games. We were patchy. We were patchy at best for long periods. But the threat, the more important thing is this: the 4-2-3-1 is very, very dangerous down the flanks. Guess who had the flanks? We did. So this is a good performance. And this is what I was worried about playing their 4-2-3-1. They already only had 4 shots on target, which is good. We both were able to work the ball out from defense pretty well. In the first half, it was us more or less. We controlled the first half really well. They came back in the second half, but we actually had partially done enough in the first half to win this game. And Gloucester now 4 points ahead of MK Dons with a few more matches left in the season. We've got a big match against Bolton coming up, and the boys are looking set. This unbeaten streak, look at this, it's like a kaleidoscope of colors here. I've never had so many reds in any save that I've had until I started managing Gloucester. I miss LLM saves, and quite a number here. And the one thing that I realized, when you play a 4-2-3-1, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1, you've got to decide on your strategy. So it's either you try and reduce the amount of space that their 4-2-3-1 has to work with, and you're also looking at their fullbacks, because their fullbacks are going to come into play. It's either you let them come at you and you hit them on the break, or you control the zones in which they want to play. So a 5-3-2 is very good to defend against a 4-2-3-1, but it's not always going to work because you're always sitting back. So if their fullbacks come in and you're leaving too much spaces, then they can work the spaces and you're in trouble, which is the reason why we went fluid. So they couldn't get around us, so they had to get through 2 walls, if you can see what I'm trying to explain. If I played structured, I probably would have been in trouble. Then it would be easier for them to work their way around us. The other thing I would have done, and I didn't do in this game, was I was tempted to go 4-3-1-2, But my 4-3-1-2 would have been different. It would have been set up to exploit the flanks. I would have had two wing backs on attack, two DMs, two MCs on defend duty on the outer MCs, and the central MC would have been support. And I would have used that configuration to attack them, and I would have gone on attack mode against their 4-2-3-1 so that I could put pressure on them as well by camping in their halves. It would be a big risk, but it could have worked out. But we did a pretty decent job. Certain tweaks, and I'm impressed with Finch, as the Finch and Barry played really well in this game. So we continue to defy expectations. Gloucester City, top of League One, and Joe Hanks, one of the best average ratings in the league. Phenomenal season we're having so far. We only have a few more matches to go, and yes, probably 2 more episodes left in the series before we hopefully lift the title. So I want to thank all of you for tuning in, watching this show. Let me know what you think. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for supporting my channel. This LLM save only happened because they asked me to do it. So yeah, now I'm passionately involved in this LLM save. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for watching the show. I'd like to thank all my patrons who continue to support this channel. If you are keen to have access to some of these exclusive videos, you need to visit www.patron.com/busternet and become a patron on my site, and you'll get exclusive access to the videos plus a complimentary book from me. And that's the Football Manager's Guide. The Discord channel is very active, and we get a lot of people who get decent help on the channel as well. So once again, thank you. If you have any questions, please drop me a note on Twitter @busternet or addicted2fm.com, my website. And I hope to catch up with you guys again very soon. You take care.